97.9. Let's begin.
We start with our first laugh, Amy Schumer on wearing sexy lingerie.
The Kardashians are so confident, they confuse me about my own confidence. So before I was pregnant, I was kind of like feeling myself one day, and I bought lingerie. Like the, fishnets, and then like the pulley system here, You thought they would have updated that technology, but still like a pulley system, and then like paid for it. I tried it on at home, where I could take my own life. And I tried it on, and I was kind of ready to blow my own mind. And I kind of sidled up to the mirror, and I checked myself out, and I was like, oh, this isn't for everybody. Okay. I looked like I should have been on Law and Order, like, he went that way. My fishnets looked like they'd caught an actual fish. It was pretty confusing.
97.9. Do you ever find roller coasters thrilling and scary? I do.
I like them. I think they're fun.
Don't know if this could ever happen. Unfortunately, one of the guests at Tampa Bay's Busch Gardens was riding the Iron Kawazi. Is what it looks like.
I've been there.
And it literally scared the you-know-what out of them.
Ride the new ride at Busch Gardens. It's Pants Blaster. Sometimes you just have to go. This summer, give it a push. At Busch Gardens.
That is right. He pooped his pants while riding the ride, and it's got people, posting pictures of them having to clean it up. And
you do not make enough at the theme park job to clean that up.
No.
Is it not just a hose situation? Can you just hose that?
I think there's hosing, there's disinfecting, there's all sorts of stuff that's going to have to happen. I think probably the whole cart now has to be.
What kind of do you have a picture of is it the bumper car looking thing that you sit in? No. It's not the one with the over the shoulders deal?
No.
That would be even worse, I think.
Yeah. Well, I'm thinking
there's not a whole lot to stop it from hitting the people behind you.
I'm thinking if it's one of those, he's spraying everybody.
That's what I wonder. Did it get on anyone else?
Because if you poop your pants, it's going to be. I'm thinking more liquidy.
If you
on a
typically,
ride,
yeah. If it happens to me, it's because it's like an uncontrollable thing,
and that's what usually.
It's not a log per se.
It's more fire hose.
More fire hose is a good point.
Yeah.
And you're already doing...
Instead of fire log.
And you're already doing 60 mile an hour in a golf cart without a top.
Right.
With 10 more behind you. I bet somebody else...
Madigan.
And the worst part, everybody's mouth is open.
Passerbys.
Yeah, that
you
too.
Sling by.
Oh, what a bad job that is. I used to think it'd be cool to work at an amusement park, but I've heard too many horror stories like this.
That's got to be one of the worst places to poop your pants.
Typically, you don't know anybody there.
Do you think besides roller coaster, would that be the top of the list of worst places to poop your pants?
Nah, I think airplane.
Really?
Long flight. I mean, I know they have restrooms, but because you can't go anywhere. At least I can go to the amusement park gift shop and get some more.
The worst places to poop your pants. You're saying not that. You're saying airplane.
I mean, it's got to be up there. Yeah, airplane. That's got to be.
I've got one that'll top that.
Okay.
In bed with lady in the bedroom.
Oh, well, I was thinking public places. You were thinking something else.
That's got to be the worst, right?
Yeah.
You poop your pants. You wake up and you're like, oh no.
Unless this is freaky weird too.
Oh,
she's into it.
Yeah, but
there's going to be those people. If you can dream it, somebody's into it.
I will not judge anybody, but at the same time, I know at that point, then I'd be like,
I'm no longer into you. Oh, you like that? I'll never call you again.
But I think that would be the worst place.
Okay, fine. I was thinking public stuff.
Public. Okay.
You're right. That's the worst place.
Don't always say that. A lot of people believe it. Nearly half of people Say a vehicle or the vehicle you drive accurately represents your personality.
I think people see things that way. I think that's why they buy certain cars. Some people, anyway, at least.
It sounds like it includes everything. Make, model, color, condition, how it's pimped out, the whole thing.
What about years?
For example, SUV means that you're family-oriented.
Okay.
Hatchback drivers, loyal, reliable.
Huh.
Station wagon drivers, very well organized.
Oh, really?
4x4 drivers, being ready to go anywhere at any time.
Okay.
26% of people actively chose a vehicle that better matched their personalities rather than going with something more practical. The color of the vehicle is vital to about 23% of people, they say.
It's never vital to me. You ever buy a car on color?
No.
Me neither.
Both of my cars, and I didn't even realize it after I bought the second car.
Mm-hmm.
They're basically the same color.
Yeah. I've been driving for many years now. I've had 3 colors of cars or trucks. Multiple white, multiple black, and now a goldish brown, whatever the heck color my truck is now. I have no idea. I don't know what color to tell you that is.
Yeah, it doesn't really go into detail. It should. It should go into details about age. Maybe that's just,
Yeah. Do you drive an old car or a new car kind of thing?
You're a cheap bastard.
Yeah, well, that's no. We're thrifty. We're economical. It has nothing to do with cheap. I mean,
I went unpractical on both my cars because both cars have, and I went to extremes too.
Let's preface this. Let's go one ride back from where you are right now. You were the hatchback guy.
I was.
You were reliable, or whatever it claims you are.
Loyal and reliable.
Loyal and reliable. And then, now we're asking this about ourselves. Because you have 2 cars.
Yes.
So do I. We both have 2. What does that say about our personalities?
I'm like schizophrenic.
We can't decide what we are. What am I today?
Because I have a tiny sports car type of car that's older.
Yep.
That's the newest car I have, and it's a 2001.
Yeah.
And then and then I have a 2000, but it's a 4x4.
Yep.
A Jeep, my Wrangler. So it's like 2 extreme personality differences. I guess it depends on my personality that day when I'm driving.
Yeah. I have the entry-level luxury family sedan.
That's right.
That's what I have. Not the super nice, but, the entry-level luxury family sedan. And then I have just kind of your basic pickup truck. So I don't know what that says about my personality as well. It's just whether I'm planning on dressing up fancy and going to town or not.
I think it is. We're schizophrenic. This month, 55-year-old man in New York, David Jensen, was arrested for public urination. Not once, not twice, 3 times within 10 days.
Oh, that's a really short stretch of time. I do know that there are, depends where you are, I'm sure, but there's kind of like a 3 strikes thing on that. Like that. I don't know personally from myself, but I know another guy that was like, it's one of those deals. Can't do it again.
I think that all depends on who the cop is.
Could be. Could be. I don't know.
Where you're at.
Yeah. Anyway.
First arrest was April 6th when he was drunk at a park. He was seen peeing in view of others. Cops showed up. They put him in the back of the police car while he was detained. Well, he peed again in the back of the car.
Oh.
He was charged with criminal tampering, disorderly conduct, open container of alcohol in a vehicle, possession of alcohol in a park, and littering. He was arrested again on April the 14th for peeing outside a local apartment complex this time. That got him another charge for disorderly conduct. Then the next day, April the 15th, he was arrested after an officer saw him leaving a parked vehicle to pee near a dumpster. Hey, he's trying to get more private.
Yeah.
When cops approached him, he turned toward them and continued to pee.
Just with it in his hand?
Yes. Just stream never stopped. He was charged with public lewdness, disorderly conduct, consumption of alcohol of a motor vehicle.
Oh, man. Well, this guy's got some grander problems, really, it sounds like.
Maybe he just has a large prostate. Just always needs to feel like he needs to pee.
Or he's just always pounding beers, driving around town and
all right, well,
and you know, finding very public places to take a leak. I understand beer makes you do that, but just stay somewhere and don't drive around.
Yeah.
Then I have to get caught.
Bring milk jugs with you.
Yeah, there you go. Ugh, milk jugs.
Well, you got to empty the
full of urine.
Just litter it in his truck.
Yeah, that's gross. You're right, though. If you're drinking, you do need like a big, it can't be just a little bottle.
No, because you're going to feel like
it's a lot. Yeah. Milk jug is probably the right container. All right. Can't pee in the park 3 times in 2 weeks. You dumbass.
What a dumbass.
Half of drivers say the kind of car you own says a lot about them. But what about the brand of their car? It turns out that says even more about you.
Okay.
As you will see on my list today.
Perfect.
Top 6 things your car brand says about you.
Uh-huh.
Number 6, the Honda minivan.
Okay.
Says, I cry myself to sleep at night.
Nobody grows up dreaming of owning that. You're right. Yeah.
Number 5, a Prius says, I don't mind overpaying for groceries at the Whole Foods. Number 4, a BMW. Yes, I played lacrosse in college. An Audi. I use summer as a verb.
Okay.
Number 2, a Ferrari.
Oh.
I hug like a baby pinky.
Not sure what that means.
And top 6 things your car brand says about you. Number 1, a Hyundai.
Uh-huh.
I'm your Uber.
Yes. Well done. I like that.
And a bonus, 1997 Mitsubishi Galant.
What does that say?
I work in radio.
Yeah.
Anything,
broke, dude.
anything pre-2005. I think we both land on that.
Yep.
There's your top 6 list today. Sometimes in life, we get rewarded for good behavior.
Sometimes.
But it seems like the reward for bad behavior is a lot sweeter.
Okay.
I've got my point right here.
Okay.
I know you probably do not remember this. I did not know what her name was or what she was. My daughter actually brought this to my attention a while back, who she was. And that's the only reason I know who she is.
Mm-hmm.
But the Catch Me Outside girl from Dr. Phil.
I do remember her.
Do you remember that?
Catch Me Outside.
Yeah, Catch Me Outside.
I remember
girl from
her.
Dr. Phil.
Mm-hmm.
She's tried being a rapper. She's a social media star.
Mm-hmm. I read her rap name here.
Bad Baby or something.
Bad Baby?
Like that. Yeah.
But it's spelled weird.
Yeah, it's all weird.
Yeah.
Well, apparently she's freaking rich now.
Catch Me Outside girl got rich?
Yeah, freaking rich.
Freaking rich. Like this. Okay.
She bragged recently
Uh-huh.
that she made $50 million with her OnlyFans account she just had.
Oh, well, yeah, that makes sense, actually.
No,
it does.
$50 million. Now, a lot of people said didn't believe her, so she posted her earnings page to prove it. And if it's accurate, she grossed about $53 million, which means she cleared $43 million after giving OnlyFans their cut.
So OnlyFans makes 10 or 13 on this?
Yeah.
Dang. I can't understand the OnlyFans thing.
And that might be before taxes.
Well, yeah, okay, so it's before. But still, the Catch Me Outside girl is bringing in, like, do we know over the course of how long?
This is a year.
1 year? Let's say at what's 25% of that at least going to taxes? I mean, she's still making a lot of money.
Yeah, she's still walking away with at least $30 million.
$30 million.
$35 million.
Yeah. It's hard to imagine. I don't understand the OnlyFans phenomenon. Like, you have to have it for one girl in this scenario, right? Aren't there still plenty of free options that you can see naked women?
I don't know. All I know is we've got cameras in here now, so it's like, yeah.
I'm not sure that's what the bosses had in mind whenever they installed these, that we were making OnlyFans videos. And personally, I'd rather not be in the room while you make your OnlyFans videos.
Hold on.
Or
no, we got
photos.
All right.
I'd really rather step out. You do you, man. I'll never judge. You do whatever you want.
Well, don't know if I'll share that video I just made or not.
Tell us.
Bobby's like,
ladies.
Bobby's like, oh God.
How much you willing to give for the Chris Purple Haze OnlyFans collection here?
10 cents. But yeah, 50 million. That's, I don't know, insanity to me.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never watched Dr. Phil and really thought,
well,
I'd like to see that girl naked.
Yeah, but there you go. So a lot of people do apparently, and they pay lots of money for it. And well, we'll see how my videos just do right there. Big Dog 97.9. Hot dogs and beer are sometimes the best part of going to a baseball game.
I love them, yeah.
But how about dipping hot dogs into beer?
Like coffee and donuts.
A Yankees fan was caught on video doing just that, dipping his hot dog into his beer and then eating it.
I saw the video. So hot dogs and beer just so Americana like a baseball game.
They do go together. I just don't know if it goes together in that fashion.
I think it does seem a little weird. I've had brats cooked in beer and stuff, though.
Same. And there probably is a little cross-pollination thing going on when you're eating it at the ballpark.
It's all, what's the term, it's all going to the same place sort of thing. I imagine it's not like I dunk my Oreos in milk, though.
And that's kind of what he's doing.
No, because he's a quick dunk.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
I dunk my Oreos. I hold them in there.
That's right.
To where it's about to fall apart in my hand, then I pull it out and eat.
There's like the perfect timing.
There is. Because it's got to get soggy enough. He is just kind of a quick dunk, a couple little dabs into the cup of beer.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
You got to get a draft if you're going to try this, and it makes me want to try it. Are you in? You want to try this?
I would try it. I mean, we tried. If I'm willing to try mayo in my coffee, I would try beer and hot dog.
Yeah, I'm curious too. I'm about to go to a ball game in about a month.
I feel like you need almost a ballpark hot dog, though.
It's got to be a good hot dog. Yeah.
I don't think you could. It's got to be a good hot dog.
Yeah.
And get you a beer and pour it in a cup and dip it and eat it.
We may have to try this.
Give it a shot. I'm not going to totally just like, that's insane. Don't do that.
Oh, by the way.
But I do think it's odd. Maybe it's odd just because we have never seen anybody do this before.
It's a plain hot dog also. I usually doctor mine up like a lot. Onions,
I do too.
Relish, mustard. It's got to have all of it.
So the topping in this is just beer.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the only condiment on it. It's like your milk argument.
Yeah. The beer has now become a condiment. Oh my gosh. I can now claim beer as a condiment. Genius. Thank you. Here's Rich Glitter.
This is not headline news. Elon Musk is buying Twitter for approximately $44 billion. Meanwhile, the guy who invented MySpace was seen at the dollar store buying ramen. Will Smith reportedly is being counseled by a spiritual guru. Meanwhile, Jada is being entangled by a UPS driver. GM is building an electric Corvette. It's a way for middle-aged bald men to compensate for their tiny carbon footprint. And today is National Richter Scale Day. The Richter Scale measures earthquakes caused by tectonic movements, volcanic eruptions, and your mama doing jumping jacks. This is not headline news.
Are y'all ready, kids?
Ha! What a dumbass.
Dumbass.
What the hell's your problem, you dumbass?
What a dumbass.
Great moment there, dumbass.
Well, here's a guy living up to his famous name. Cops in Minneapolis recently arrested a man for pointing a gun at someone, and his name is Aaron Burr. Aaron Burr was, of course, the guy who shot and killed Alexander Hamilton in a duel in 1804.
When we still had duels occasionally.
Yes.
Yeah.
That Aaron Burr never faced charges, but this one will. The gun pointing thing happened a few months ago, and he's just got charged last week after threatening a cop. He texted one of the officers investigating it, claimed to have their home address. He said to sleep with one eye open, and he just got a new laser sight on his gun. Police tracked him down, arrested him. He's now facing charges for both incidences.
Yeah, Aaron Burr didn't have the laser sight or anything like that.
No, I think it was one of those old
cap and ball,
musket.
one shot.
Yeah. You better aim correct.
If you don't hit each other in the duel, you got, it's a club then, basically. You just can't do this to anybody anyway. Duel is it's no longer an acceptable way to settle disputes. Even if, no matter how much you'd like it to be.
It's just not.
New school Aaron Burr, you're a dumbass.
What a dumbass.
Big Dog, 97.9 point of the show. We find out what we learned on the show today. Bobby, what did you learn today?
I think you've reached your breaking point, and I'm serious. It
really?
Started as a laughy ha-ha, and then I could just see this look in your eye of the Catch Me Outside girl made $50 million on OnlyFans.
Right.
And Chris is just, I could see he's laughing, ha-ha, how does this happen? And you could just see it snap. And then he started trying to take his clothes off in the studio, and I think he's really about this close to making his own OnlyFans page. He's just tired of it. He's like, screw it, I'm going to try to make some money like these other idiots do. I've given up taking the high road.
Even if I made a couple grand.
Yeah, right. What's success for your OnlyFans? $400? Like what?
Cha-ching, baby.
I would be happy with that, too, I think. The first one would just be me going, oh, my God, somebody paid to see me. That's crazy.
Yeah.
All right. What did you learn today?
I learned today that beer may be a condiment.
Yeah, possibly.
Because the hot dog is being dipped into beer by a fan at a Yankees game. Mm-hmm. Part of me is a little kind of going, it's a Yankees fan, so I don't know.
There's already a guarantee that he's a little mentally unstable.
Exactly.
He's a
Yankees fan, so I don't know.
Yeah.
But I might give a hot dog dipping into the beer a try. Because it might work in a weird way.
It could.
I don't think it will.
I think we should try. I really do. I'm pushing for trying.
We might have to try it.
Yeah. We'll check it out. If we do, we'll get the video posted up. You can always find this complete show and other things we do, Chris Burr Plays and Bobby Show, on Facebook, by the way. Let's share one more laugh. What do we have?
Kathleen Madigan on the Loch Ness Monster.
I was in Louisiana, and you can Google this, because I couldn't believe this was true. It is true. They are teaching children in schools in Louisiana that will accept vouchers. So that's tax money. They're private schools, but they accept vouchers. This is in science class. Now put on your science hat and try to follow this syllogism. They're teaching the kids that the Loch Ness Monster is real. Now, as an aside, I agree with that, but nobody taught me that. I had to stay up really late, watching the Discovery Channel, drinking a lot of wine, and weeding through a lot of crap to make my decision. Anyway, they're teaching the children that the Loch Ness Monster is real, therefore evolution is not real, because the Loch Ness Monster is a dinosaur. I don't even have a joke for that. I just want you to know that. Those are fellow Americans that I think should be airlifted out. Someone needs to get the children. Leave the adults. Take the children.